This interview with welterweight champion Andrey Koreshkov was recorded on April 11th. His fight with Benson Henderson will be April 22nd at the Mohegan Sun. Steve Jewin, MMA Mania.
We have Andrey and his translator Alexei on the other line, and they're ready to go whenever you are.
I'm ready right now.
All right, Andrey, Alexei, you guys are on with Steve of MMA Mania. Steve, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
Gentlemen, thank you for the time today. I appreciate it as always. And Alexei, my first question for Andrey is, how has life changed since he became the champion last July?
Вопрос такой, как поменялась твоя жизнь с тех пор, как ты завоевал свой титул, снова?
Он поменялся в ту сторону, стал более известен в России за это дело.
Of course, my life changed in a positive way. I gained a name recognition in Russia and abroad, and so only positive things have been happening since winning the title.
That's good to hear. Were you surprised that your first challenger for the title was somebody who was also making his promotional debut in Bellator?
Что ты мыслишь по этому поводу, что твоим претендентом на титул стал человек, у которого дебют девятый?
Ну, так сказать, действительно, такая сказать. Мне без разницы, я очень рад, что моим соперником стал такой известный боец. Я готов доказать им, что сильнее, выиграю.
Well, you know what? For me, it doesn't really matter because I really enjoy the opportunity to fight against the opponent with such a name recognition, and it's a great opportunity for me to enter the cage with him and to really beat him up, to win him convincingly, so everybody would see that I'm much better fighter than he is.
I'm wondering, since you mentioned he does have that big name, Andrey's fought big names in the past. He hasn't been intimidated by them, so I'd assume that just because Benson Henderson comes from UFC, he's not intimidated by him either.
Ну, учитывая то, что я его 2 года с великими бойцами никогда не видел, вот так, что он прошел успешно встал в UFC, что никак не влияет, правильно? Не давит?
Нет, меня это не давит, и он пришел стал по легком весе, и я считаю, что его имя немножко... Короче, меня это не давит. И нет значения, где он спал до этого, потому что сейчас он не дается.
No, I don't feel any pressure from his name recognition at all. It doesn't matter for me where he fought before, because he's not going to fight me. He's going to fight me in the Bellator cage, and only this matters. His previous history doesn't bother me at all.
Although, since previous history is out there, I wonder if he thinks that Benson Henderson is a little small to be a welterweight because his most successful point in his career was at lightweight.
При этом, как ты считаешь, он не кажется тебе, что он слишком маленький для полусреднего веса, потому что его наибольший успех в его карьере был, когда он выступал все-таки в 70 килограмм?
Ну, естественно, он не скажу, что он маленький, но он и небольшой.
Well, I don't consider him to be a small welterweight. Obviously, he's not big, he's not huge welterweight, that's for sure. But I won't say that he's like really small. He's like, normal size welterweight.
Since Benson Henderson is well known for being very hard to submit, a very tough fighter, he always tends to go the distance in title fights. Does he expect this fight to go the full 5 rounds as well?
Учитывая репутацию Хендерсона, что его очень трудно засадничать, что он, такой упертый, что его трудно нокаутировать, и что в титульных боях он практически всегда дрался до конца, до 5 раундов. Как ты считаешь, как пойдет ваш бой? Что тоже он дойдет до решения?
Я не знаю, он дойдет, до какого решения он дойдет, либо это будет досрочная победа, либо это будет победа по очкам. Но мы готовились на все 5 раундов.
All I can say that during my training camp, during my preparation for this fight, knowing this he still sees that he has a good conditioning and that he almost always fought for all rounds during the title fights. We are ready for that. We are ready that if things would come to fighting for 5 rounds, I will be ready and my condition won't fail me. However, of course, I'm ready for everything. So if fight would end up me finishing him early, that's fine. But I'm ready for all 5 rounds of fighting.
Well, speaking of training and conditioning, it's been a while since we've seen Andrey in the cage. What's been the biggest change since we saw him beat Douglas Lima in his training from then to now?
Учитывая, говоря о подготовке, кондиции и так далее, мы давно тебя не видели в клетке. Какие наибольшие изменения в тебе произошли как в бойце с тех пор, как ты выиграл титул у Доuglas Lima?
Я все это время, что не дрался, мы тренировались, развивая абсолютно все стороны, уделяя внимание всему. И мне важно, да, абсолютно все аспекты. Вот, и я считаю, что абсолютно все аспекты я неправильно чем даже.
MMA is like a chess. Basically, in order to be good, in order to be a champion, you must be good in everything when it comes to MMA. I don't think this is the right thing, just to train or to say that I've been training in some particular. I trained some particular skill for my title defense. For this month that I was absent in the cage, we trained really hard. And we worked on all aspects of MMA. And I can tell that everything, wrestling, takedown defense, and striking, condition, everything is improved. So, and I'm glad for this opportunity to show it in the cage when I fight Benson.
I wonder if Andrey feels the timing is right for this fight. Would he have rather held it off for one of the tentpole events like San Jose, or is he satisfied to take this fight right now?
Как ты считаешь по поводу тайминга для этого боя? То, что ты бы хотел, может, выступить в другое время, там, да, подсадка, больше, или тебе нормально, частично, будет, может, что вообще будет час.
Если, да, я хотел бы выступать чаще, и неприятно, что ситуация появилась. Я выступать, в принципе,
you know what? What I can say for this, I don't really care where can I fight, or like on which stadium, on how big is the venue. What matters for me is I want to fight often. The fact that I fight once a year doesn't, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Right? I think that I am able to fight often, and as often as possible. And the venue or the geographical position of the place where I would fight, it doesn't bother me at all.
Well, then, on the subject of fighting more often, how many title defenses would Andrey like to make this year?
Говоря в части выступления, сколько бы ты идеально в этом году хотел At least 3 times.
Very good. That would be exciting for the welterweight division. We would love to see that. And I wonder who he feels, if he's successful against Benson Henderson, is next for him.
Как ты думаешь, если будет хорошо, кто бы себе долго следующий?
Если честно, мне всегда там не хватает выбора, потому что очень много спортсменов, которые идут без поражений, которые хорошо себя побед в этом весе, да, и тут уже решение принять сколько помню. Мне бы хотелось бы сесть с каким-нибудь ударником, типа Майкла Пейджа, либо Пола Дэвида.
First of all, I really enjoy the fact that Bellator has a whole bunch of really, talented welterweights. And there are a number of guys who've been fighting really successfully in the last year or two. and who has like good records, and all of them are just, I think, are deserving the fight. And of course, it's up to Scott Coker to decide whom I will fight next after Benson Henderson. However, if I would get a chance to choose my opponent, I would rather fight someone like a good striker, like Venom Page or Paul Bailey.
Yeah, those would both be exciting fights. And what about Douglas Lima? He's got a fight coming up, his first since fighting Koreshkov. If he wins that, would he like a possible rematch with Douglas Lima?
Если Лима выиграет свой следующий бой, то как ты смотрел на возможный рематч с Доuglasом?
Да, он также возможен, но опять же, еще раз говорю, что очень много спортсменов, у которых уже есть большая широкая ответы, которые сами
Yes, it's possible, of course, but from the other side, there's a whole bunch of other fighters who I think deserve the title shot, and so these are all challenges. So answering the questions, yes, fight against him is possible, but there are other fighters who also deserve the title shot.
Fair, that's fair. And earlier you mentioned that fan recognition and general visibility increased after he became the Bellator champion, and I wonder if he feels that that's also spread beyond Russia to all parts of the world, that he would just be more recognized anywhere he goes.
Говоря то, что ты говорил о возросшей популярности после боя, как ты считаешь, только в России или это то, что ты стал чемпионом, это по всему миру I think I got my name recognition mostly in Russia, among the Russian fan base. Но в будущем, если это будет нормально исходить, почему мир это уже?
Ну, в будущем, да, если на Спарте по всему миру используется много.
But I mean, if you speak about the nearest future, if I would keep fighting and successfully defending my title, I think eventually I will become way more popular worldwide.
I agree, and I think the road to that begins with Bellator at the Mohegan Sun Arena coming up on April 22nd, and we would hope to see many more fights with Andrey here in the United States and international shows now that they're doing shows in Italy. What does he think of Bellator doing more international shows, and would he like to see one in Russia?
Говоря о турнирах Беллатора, они сейчас начинают делать турниры международные, в Италии будет турнир и так далее. Это тот же самый вопрос. Как бы ты отнесся к тому, что такой турнир прошел в России?
Я очень хотел бы в России, для меня это очень приятно, даже фанатов.
Yes, I'm very interested for Bellator to come to Russia because it will be a great chance for me to fight right in front of my Russian fans, and it's going to be a great pleasure for me. So yes, I'm rooting for Bellator to come to Russia. It would be great.
Well, let's hope that happens then. I would look forward to it, and I know he would as well. So I want to say, Alexei and Andrey, I want to thank you both for the time. And if Andrey has anything he would like to plug or sponsors he wants to mention at this time, please go ahead.
Если ты хочешь что-то еще сказать, кого-то поблагодарить, там, спонсор, или кого-то еще, то помоги.
Хочу поблагодарить нашу команду, новый поток, за вклад, поддержку, своего тренера Тимошенко, за то, что подготовлены к этому бою, и нашу школу, и менеджера Сельку.
I would like to thank the news stream, our sponsors, and the name of my team, news stream. Of course, I would like to thank my trainer, Alexander Shlemenko, and my academy where I train, Storm School, and my manager, Alexei Zhernakov, for all of them to help me to prepare for this fight and throughout my whole career.
Very good. Gentlemen, spasiba. I really appreciate all the time today, and I look forward to a fantastic fight between Benson Henderson and the champion Andrey Koreshkov on April 22nd.
Well, thank you very much, and great Russian from you.
Oh, I don't know a lot, but I thought I'd use that one. So thank you again.